Assalamu alaikum rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Sister Najma here, who's fled difficulties in Syria, one of our Syrian families that we're looking after with One Ummah charity here on the ground, right next to the Syrian border. I want you to see how some of our sisters and our brothers are living. This is all of her worldly possessions in these bags here, okay? This is where she cooks and prepares her food. And actually, quite frankly speaking, nobody would be able to do that in the UK or the US. They simply wouldn't be able to do that. It would be against health and safety regulations. It would be, the house would be condemned. But for the average Syrian family, Yemeni family, Afghani family that's going through incredible difficulties right now, this ummah of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, they think this is just normal. This is just normal, you know, leaking roofs, walls that are not sufficient to keep out the heat or keep in the heat or keep out the cold in the winter months. Absolutely not. Holes in the wall, holes. These are the windows, brothers and sisters. This is like medieval times. This is like the way we used to live in Europe like 700 years ago. Wind holes, that's what they used to call them, because they are literally wind holes. Brothers and sisters, this is never acceptable. In front of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Allah be my witness, this is never ever acceptable for the ummah of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam to live like this. Never. So I'm asking you, what am I asking you? For basic things. We're talking about food. 3 packs, food packs over here for sisters like our mother, Sister Najma, who can't even see. Her eyes now are, you know, not working properly. Her limbs are not working properly. All her children have disappeared, subhanAllah, apart from 2 that live in this camp. Those children actually are in grade 9 and they're like 18 years of age, and they're grade 9, like a child who's 13 would be in grade 9, right? Yeah? Okay? So you can see that everything's gone backwards. We're now living in the past. We need to move to the future. Food packs, £90 for 3, minimum that you can do. And you can give your Qurbani meat up to £25 to £2,450 if you want to give in Gaza. You can see the list below you. Click the link and you will see what you can give. Don't be obsessed with the dunya, brothers and sisters. Don't be obsessed with the dunya. A dunya, what is it? It is merely a test for you and me to give back what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given you in the first place as a loan. You only have it as a loan. Do you want to give it back? Do you want to return to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in a good state? You want to see it in your mizan when you meet Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, when there will be no shade on that day, when there's no shade but the shade of Allah, and the shade will be charity, it will be sadaqah, it will be zakah, it will be amalu salihah? No. If you don't want to do that, that's fine. Scroll. Keep scrolling, brothers and sisters. Go and find something to amuse yourself with in the dunya. If you want to look after our sister Najma, our mother, and a million like her that One Ummah is currently dealing with, click that link now. Share it with loads and loads of other people. And make dua that we return to him in a good state. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Ameen.